You're kind of on the front end launching a program and saying, hey, here's what you
Right.
need to do to build retention. So talk to me a little bit about how you see the ideal of that, or how you give people guidance to build strength in that area.
Well, I think number one, it doesn't matter what type of senior care business you have. I don't care if you're a hospital. I don't care if you're a skilled nursing facility, home health, hospice. It all starts the minute a potential caregiver walks through your door.
Okay.
All right.
Before they're even hired, you're saying.
Before they're even hired, your staff, whoever it is that's coordinating your services, your floor managers, all of these people, they have to be aware of what are the expectations of the company.
Hmm.
What is expected of them, and what are they supposed to expect from the caregiver. Make this clear. One of the strategies that I actually teach my in-home care clients
Yeah.
is they have a board similar to this, a big foam board. Okay, put your rules.
Yep.
What are your basic expectations on one of these boards, and put it right in the room where they're filling out the application.
Okay. Love it.
As soon as you walk in, have your 10 to 15 items that are not forgivable.
Uh-huh.
No cell phones on duty. If you're on time, you're late. Things like that.
Right.
Just make it real clear. This way, no one can ever say, I was never told.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best cop out to begin with. Okay. IDs must be worn at all times. Uniform must be clean and neat.
Right.
This is your uniform. Like, if the uniform's a scrub top and a pair of jeans, great.
Right.
But make it clear.
Yeah.
You don't,
And you just make it a standard, right? You're like, well,
right.
you know what? In our house, we brush our teeth and we wash our hands. Like, it's just
Right.
standard.
And that's what it is. Okay. And that's where it begins. Then moving on from there, or in tandem to that, more would be more appropriate.
Okay.
Make sure that your internal office, the management team, the direct supervisors, your coordinators, everybody involved, your floor nurses, whoever it is, make sure that they understand that management will have a zero tolerance for cliques.
Okay.
There should be no favoritism in the office.
Got it.
If the standard applies to you, it applies to the lowest man on the totem pole, and it applies to the owners.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be clear accountability set up from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The same equal amount of accountability that there is for that lowest level employee needs to be set for the highest level employee. And it should be known that, everyone's going to have the same consequence. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now that we've gone through the uncomfortable part, you have to set up the fun stuff.
Okay.
If you have a good employee, this is the digital age. We have social media.
Right.
That is the most inexpensive method of promoting a solid plan for retention that you have. It's one of the greatest tools. If I work for you and you think I'm a great employee, let's go on Facebook and let's put it on there.
Okay.
Hey, Julio did a fantastic job. He has not had any call outs this month.
Mm-hmm.
Clients love him. He's doing great. Let's recognize that. Pat on the back. Attaboy. Thank you for everything you've done. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
What did it cost you?
It's free. Recognition is free. Treating someone like a human and recognizing that they made a good contribution, it's free. You don't have to buy them a trip to Hawaii.
Exactly. And then, it's a concept that's a concept that the military used to be. In fact, today we have the kindler, gentler military. Everybody gets an award. But back when I was in the Army, back in the 90s, that was something that was very heavily pushed. You praise in public, you punish in private.
Sure.
And that is a concept that I think as a society we are forgetting in the workplace. If people need recognition, people need that attaboy. All right. If you're not recognizing people, you're missing some of the key elements of belonging. People need to feel protected. People need to feel safe. People need to feel like they are part of the in-group, not the out-group.
Okay.
All right. So, and this is where it all kind of ties in. Here we are. As soon as I walk in, I feel protected because there are set rules in place, and it has been made abundantly clear that the rules apply to me and they apply to the inter-office staff.
Right.
Okay. Once I'm working for you, I see that there are no cliques. I have equal opportunity to get that position that pays a little bit more than somebody who's been in the office for 10 years.
Sure.
Okay. So there's room for improvement, there's room for advancement, and it's equal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if I recognize that when people do something right, they are being praised for it.
Okay.
So it's going to make me want to do right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Social media, not to plug any particular service, but there's a lot of free email services. MailChimp is one of them.
Sure.
I just use them.
Yeah.
As
Constant
as an
Contact,
example.
HubSpot, whatever.
Yeah, they send out an email list to all of your staff. Hey, this person did something fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, so and so caught this compliance issue that potentially saved our company some money. Why not put this all together, and you've got yourselves the beginnings of a solid retention plan.
Wow.
And just as an added tip here for anyone watching this,
pay attention, guys. Added tip. This one's free.
Yeah, this one's free. All right. Don't give cash to your employees as bonuses.